You've stared at the title screen long enough. Or have you? Hold on. Alright, I gotta adjust the volume, but here's the thing. I know this game likes to jump the player once in a while, we shall say. And those moments may be loud. So if the game sounds quiet at first, it's because let's just give it a second, is all I'm saying. Man, do I live on Mars or is this Silent Hill?
Hello? Anyone there?
They never turn away. It really is Silent Hill. I got a flashlight that I put on my chest. Where are the bolt cutters? You know, don't get too ahead of yourself, Sky Knight, because they might be right around the corner. I was thinking a quieter Dead Space. I don't know that this is much like Dead Space, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know much about this, but this gives me Amnesia vibes more than Dead Space. See, that scare was right at perfect volume. It's it's called The Perfect Planning. Broken door. Some tentacles trying to grab me. You know, just a regular Friday stuff at this moment. Alright, well, it's not bolt cutters, but we got Gordon Freeman's orange crowbar. I'm not going that way. Our character has some cool stuff on his hands. Couldn't quite make out whatever it was.
Come, blow out the candle.
Alright. Yep. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't know what's happening next.
Oh my god. What was that?
Oh, rise and shine, folks.
Is everybody okay?
I almost spilled my coffee. Oh my gosh. I'll have to check the readings, but that may have been our biggest quake yet.
Standard procedure. Newhart, you know what to do. If there's any critical damage to the base, let me know.
Yeah, okay. No problem.
Dr. Van Buren, you will assist me at the landing site for the Cyrano. Declan, you're on comms. Find any system issues, relay them to Shane.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Switch to a private frequency, Declan. No chatter on open channels. Over and out.
Right.
So, like I said, I've played the first hour of this. I knew that was coming because the first time I played this game, back before I had decided if, well, I was barely a streamer. Actually, I hadn't even really started streaming when I played this. So the first time I played this game, that jumped the shit out of me. So this time around, I was prepared for it. Here's the problem. After we get about an hour, hour and a half in or so, I won't have that foreknowledge anymore.
Channel time.
Alright, so now the game actually begins. We had our nightmare.
Than assessing possible life-threatening damage from minor seismic activity.
Beautiful.
That's what I've been told.
Now we actually get to explore a less creepy version of the space station. So apparently at some point during the day, Phobos and Deimos will line up there, and then Earth will be right there. 77.5 million kilometers away. Monday, 0509. Happy birthday to me. To do, turn off sprinklers, oxygenator diagnostics. Oxygenerator. There we go. Tune biogauge. Chess wins me for Declan 2. I guess I'm playing as a smart guy on this game. Anyway, we're definitely going to take our time to look around. Or a cheater. Right. How out of character for you. Yep. Let me check one thing real quick. Let me make sure. See, that's... my mind is still lagging behind a little bit because of the Benadryl. I want to make sure that the max frame rate cap, let's keep that locked at 60. Gamma, calibrate. I want to make sure that this isn't too dark. Adjust the brightness until only the middle cube is barely visible. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this for myself. Your screen brightness is going to be different than mine. So I'm going to go 1.8. Adjust this on your own device for optimum viewing accuracy. The bitrate in Adam's mind is dropping. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Make sure everything's maxed out. It looks like it is. I like how some things have very high and some things max out. Oh, wait, no. Everything has very high. Alright, go. Everything go to very high. You won't be able to submit this for world record. The frames in my brain may be dropping, but we haven't dropped any frames so far. Language, none, please. Everything looks good, though. I know, you clearly missed the joke. I don't think I did. I think I just didn't acknowledge it as much as you wanted me to. Hey, Neo. Welcome to the stream. We got our ass to Mars. Good luck out there, sport. Dad. Whose dad is this in real life? 0509. The Orochi Group. Ah, we work for Orochizilla. Shane Newhart, Engineering. Also, let me know if my face leaves the webcam. Thanks. Because I can't see it while we're playing this. Silent Hill, I could see it because we were playing right from the capture card, but this, we're playing not the same way. Read. Dear Dad, I have a confession. I want to tell you... Hey there. Both lines crossed out. I've already rewritten this letter 6 times. I'll probably rewrite it several more. I have a lot of time before I can actually send it to you. I'll put it in plain. I'm not in Antarctica. That expedition doesn't exist. Or if it does, I'm not on it. I went a little farther. I went to Mars. I hope you can forgive me. The deception is not a slight. The company takes their secrecy very seriously. I went so... My mind lagged behind so much that my English turned into British English. In fact, you will already probably have seen me again, in person, before I'm allowed to send this to you. I want you to hear it from me. I want you to know I love you. What I really want to tell you is that I'm pregnant. We have no idea. He didn't finish the letter. What are you saying, Neo? What I mean is when we streamed Silent Hill, we streamed it off the capture card, so I was playing right from my OBS window. But this game I'm playing in its own window, and OBS is capturing it directly from my own PC. So I can't keep an eye on my own webcam. I wanted to pull the bed back out, but alright. Just fold your bed right up into the wall, call it a day. I'm guessing the password for this thing is 0509. The letter sounds like one of those shine a black light on it and show the real message kind of message. Oh, I suppose it could be. But this is our character's own room. I don't know why you'd have to hide a message from himself. Oh, dude, we got the curved ultra-wide monitor here. Our character's a real gamer. But he has a keyboard and numpad that look like they are from 1969. All personnel, please be aware of the new security update that's taking place tomorrow. You might be stuck in your room for a while. Write down the code somewhere so you'll remember it. Management. Thanks. Solar Site Programming. Good morning there, sport. Wilcox was kind enough to let you sleep in a little today, but that also means that Dr. Van Buren, where have I heard that name before, is tagging along on an EVA to the Cryano landing site. So I'll put a pin on logging the issue with Command until he's back. I know Lucas has been tinkering with some of the biogauge code, so check with him first. Plus you'll have a chance to catch up with the doctor, make some small talk. Hey Declan. Can't find anything listed for troubleshooting the solar array's coding. I've run diagnostics each time and nothing out of the ordinary. It's starting to become a daily thing. Time to file the issue with Command, I think. Even if they can shoot me a workaround, it's better than constantly triggering auxiliary power. Shane. Martin Van Buren, President of the United States. That would be why it sounds familiar. Although I don't think Dr. Van Buren here is still alive in this game. Or whatever. I think it's a different Martin. Or a different Van Buren. It doesn't say his first name. Dr. Newhart. There's been an update to your comprehensive NDA. Please log in at your earliest convenience. This is only a courtesy. All changes have already gone into effect. Best regards. CD Ward, head of HR Manticore. NDA, I assume, stands for Non-Disclosure Agreement, which means don't tell anybody you're on Mars, motherfucker. The rule of two is an exciting concept. When we discover one example of a phenomena in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. Given the vastness of the universe, if 2 examples are found, it implies there are many more millions, billions, trillions. As of now, we are only certain of life on Earth, an anomaly. But all we have to do is find a second. Any life will do, even primitive alien microbes. Even fossils of microbial life billions of years dead. That one finding will open up a universe teeming with life. All we have to do is get 2.
Okay. Confirming my ID bypassed security for my room. Door's unlocked now.
Alright, our character has a voice. This is Doom 2016, but from the perspective of a human. Like a normal human.
Well, the rest of the team's out dusting the landing pad, and Dr. Volkova is apparently deep into her biocultivation duties. So, I guess that means you have the base all to yourself.
And where are you?
Once more, I venture into the great unknown, on duty at the satellite dish, and currently communicating, which is technically my job. Kind of.
Priano arrival in 0 days. Solar panel cleanup, Declan. Satellite maintenance, Josie with Declan. Airlock check. I don't know. I can't read that name. Laura? Lana? Ina? EVA suit diagnostics, Declan. Mineral sample sorting. Another cool name. Crop plant care. Cool name plus cool name. Reigning chess champion Jesse. Next EVA expedition Wilcox. Alright, I can't read all of this cursive, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do not use permanent marker on erase board. Okay. Assumedly written in large permanent marker. I feel like that might trigger Sky Knight. Maybe. Have you seen the witch? I think we saw the witch in our dreams. As I understand it, reading isn't a celebrated skill in Maine. Reading cursive isn't a celebrated skill in life anymore. Okay, Sky Knight, it says do not use permanent marker on erase board, and then in thick permanent marker it says okay, exclamation point. And, you know, being a teacher, I thought maybe you may have experienced something similar. Meet me in the usual place. Bring drink. What kind of drink? Are we allowed to drink alcohol on Mars? Our character's, interesting. You dumped the whole crew out, you asshole. Also, notice the rings on his hand. Interesting. I need to turn my heat up a little bit. So, I don't know if it's going to be the case, but I'm expecting something akin to Call of Cthulhu on Mars. Not the gameplay of Call of Cthulhu, but I mean, like, the kind of fucked up shit that happens in Call of Cthulhu. Right now, if anything, it kind of reminds me of the beginning of Alien Isolation, if anyone's played that. Power cord chewed. Ina is one of your specimens loose. Oh, we brought animals with us, apparently. Greetings, crewmate. As a member of the Invictus team and an employee of Manticore Orochi, there are security protocols that you must not fail to obey. Any Orochi facility, including this Mars base, is sanctioned by security clearance. Sectioned. Not every employee may go into every section. Your ID card contains a number denoting your level of security clearance. Your ID card is necessary to access all doors, sectors, and computers of a given level of security clearance. Do not attempt to access areas or equipment beyond your security clearance. Do not attempt to coerce teammates to give you access to their security clearances. Do not give teammates of lower security clearance access to out-of-bounds area and equipment. Do immediately report any irregularities or breaks in security protocol to Invictus Security at orochigroup.com. Given the nature of the work at Manticore and Orochi, these protocols are in place to protect you from catastrophic mishaps and consequences. If you are unsure of your clearance or of these protocols, contact your superior. Thank you for your vigilance. Remain vigilant.
What the hell? Hey, what's up with the lights?
Yeah, getting some odd spikes in power as the batteries kick in. Hey, you just hang tight while I do your job for you, okay? No, have a coffee. No, really, take a load off.
Alright, so Declan is talking to us. I'm unsure of our character's name. I'm sure it was somewhere. It was actually most definitely on our ID card. I just didn't pay enough attention. So we have our space gym. You can tell it's the future because our weights on the bench press here is hexagonal. Are any of these real books? Or are these all made to look like spoofs of real books? I imagine the latter. Africa Funny Stories. Alright. Source Code. That's that's a movie. If you've seen Source Code, that is certainly a movie. And here's our chessboard with very boringly plain chess pieces. It has a Orochi letterhead, so it's official. Replacement photo ID pictures for your approval. Commander Wilcox, management. You clean up pretty nice, Delapore. Approved. Okay. I'm getting vibes that we're not going to see any of the other crew members. Things are just going to go terribly before we get the chance to actually see anybody. That's the vibes I'm getting. Because the ghost station looks like everyone... ghost station? The space station looks like everybody was ghosted away. What do we got? Space Cheerios? Nice.
Who put up this sticky note about the witch?
You like my drawing? I made it last night.
Do I like poking fun at a shared paranoid delusion while everyone is tired and isolated from human contact on Mars?
Okay, killer. Remind me not to talk to you before you've had your coffee.
First hint that there might be something wrong here.
Well, what should I eat today?
Everybody's having a shared nightmare about this
Not an easy
witch.
choice.
Bacon and eggs or savory oatmeal? Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs it is.
Consume. You know what? Why not both? Now I've got enough space food in me for about 200 man working hours.
Can you check your biogauge and see if your daily objectives have been updated?
Copy that. Crap.
What's up?
I seem to have misplaced my bio gauge.
Josie saw it in the lab on her way out. Told me to tell you. Better get it before you do anything else. Speaking of which, that should do it. I fixed the lounge door to the lab.
Okay. Time to go pick up our bio gauge, which is apparently a sort of Pip-Boy if you've played Fallout. Living area, research lab, greenhouse, infirmary. Let me just...
Okay. Serious question time. When you get Earthside, are you going to ask Manticore for a raise?
You think if I ask, they'll give it to me?
No.
I don't think I'll be able to go to many of these areas. Let's go check out the bathroom. Never mind. Oh, that's good. The door that was broken in our nightmare is still broken. And here's the crowbar from our nightmare. Now, wouldn't it be fucking creepy if we looked outside one of these windows? Right? Like, showing the horizon of Mars. And just off way in the distance, you just see someone standing there. And then they, like, disappear.
So weird. Deja vu, I think. There was a stuck door in the dream I had. It's not important. It's just weird.
You're forgetting the last 3 times something malfunctioned in this over-engineered campsite.
Now, where is that bio gauge?
This is the room where she was like, blow out the candles. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's cool. Just leave that lying around. I'm sure that's safe.
No good. I think there's a reset button somewhere. Just my luck. I need to find something that can fit in there.
I'm glad even in the future, we have...
Declan, I found the bio gauge, but it won't turn on. I need to reset it.
Find something small and thin. A pen should work.
I'm glad that even in the future, reset buttons on devices are too small to press with anything other than, like, a toothpick. Shane Newhart,
There.
right, that's okay.
Got it.
That's our character's name.
Great. You should be able to reboot the security system now. Just scan the servers with the bio gauge.
Alright, we got objectives and an inventory. Just right click to scan the environment with the bio gauge.
Warning. Warning. Solar array desynchronization detected. Power levels suboptimal. Manual override required.
quake probably knocked the panels out of alignment. This has been an ongoing issue. I'll have to adjust the solar panels manually.
Evil, you said you had one of these things? I want to see it. I got a rock. Alright, I read that in the other room. I guess the higher ups like to like to make sure we know our place. Log 1. Hold on. I'm gonna have to give this my best Star Trek captain voice. Log 1. Supplemental. Regarding our ongoing survey of samples in the research for evidence of microbial life on the planet Mars. The rule of two is an exciting concept. When we discover one example of a phenomenon in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. Given the vastness of the universe, if two examples are found, it implies there are many more, millions, billions, trillions. As of now, we are only certain of life on Earth, an anomaly. But all we have to do is find a second. Any life will do, even primitive alien microbes, even fossils of microbial life billions of years dead. That one finding will open up a universe teeming with life. All we have to do is get to 2. Log 2. Samples from areas Q01 through Q15 analyzed. No sign of microbe fossils. Log 3. Samples from areas Q16 to Q27 analyzed. Organic molecules discovered in ancient rock. The precursor and building blocks to life, though not yet proof of microbes. Log 4. Samples from areas Q28 to Q39 analyzed. Sorry. No signs of microbe fossils. Log 5. Samples from areas Q40 to Q56 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. Log 6. Samples from areas Q51 through Q68 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. However, Declan says he found a promising site some 36 kilometers east of base. We'll send him directly there for the next set of samples. Alright. Interesting. Declan has doomed us all. Calling it now. He found the Forbidden Cave on Mars. Where they keep the Martians. Lucas, Mission Control wants you to crunch some numbers on a potential future visit to the 2 moons. Think over the logistics and of both an Earth-launched and Mars-launched mission. Work some rough calculations for both scenarios. Make this a priority. Also, have a look at the moon orbits. Phobos should be 1.4 Martian diameters out with a 7.66 hour orbit, and Deimos at 3.5 diameters and 30.35 hours. But Mission Control says they showed up as significantly closer and faster. Might be a glitch. I'll leave you to it, Josie. Cool, the moons are sentient or some shit, right? That's what we're doing here. Deimos and well, we just read its name and I've forgotten it already. Phobos, there we go. Yo, a green screen so we can fake the moon landing. Fade in. Interior. Antarctic outpost. Z-17 day. Oh, this is so we can fake that we're not on Mars. Imagine going to Mars and then having to pretend like you are not on Mars. The team is standing. Team. Greetings from the South Pole, Wilcox. This is Commander Josie Wilcox of the Antarctic Post Z-17. We're here testing solutions for plant growth in the harshest conditions on Earth. Exterior ice floe, an icy beach area overlooking several ice flows where penguins splash amongst the waves. Delapore is kneeling near the water, taking in the beautiful scenery. Delapore, as you can see, it's penguin mating season, so we're getting all kinds of visitors to the outpost. A penguin enters the ice floe from the right. Delapore, this little guy is a chinstrap penguin. While the chinstrap penguin is still thriving, its natural habitat is threatened each year. Exterior facility in distance, an Orochi facility covered in fresh layer of snow. Operates in the background, setting up clouds of steam. Newhart stands gesturing behind him at the amazing engineering. Newhart. Brr. But as you can see, Orochi's patented Antarctic superconductive coils burrow deep into the poles, causing steady ice flows even during these hot summer months. We're lying to them. We're lying to the general public about what we're really doing. Declan Delapore employed Manticore's X3 spectrometer to analyze Martian rock and soil samples to identify the relative abundance of iron-bearing minerals. Running out of red shirts. Including carbonates, phyllosilites, clays, hydroxyoxides, phosphates, oxides, silicates, sulfates, measurements of the ferric to furious ratio, determination of the properties of magnetic phases, including the size distribution of magnetic particles, nanophase. It's called a nanoreactor. I already told you that, you dipshit. Versus large particles in the Martian soil. This data provides information regarding the nature of the atmosphere, surface chemical and physical weathering processes involving bearing phases. We shall find this relevant in studying the evolution of volatiles and climate over time on Mars, because surface materials are major volatile sinks. In point of fact, the problems associated with understanding the evolution of volatiles on Mars is understanding the process in the past and or present that are responsible for oxidizing the red planet. The X3 spectrometer is a prototype of Manticore, see NDA entry, performed admirably. We'll write more in-depth notes on improvements that might be made for future production. As Commander Wilcox broadens our exploration, we will analyze a wide array of samples. Skyknight, what are you saying more to? More like technical jargon? There was a lot of fun words in there. Anansi Technologies' premier security system and software. Okay. Like, could I do something with that? No. Hold on, if you're asking for more technical jargon, I got you covered. No, I don't want to watch the Cuphead show. Thanks, Netflix.
Here at Rockwell Automation's world headquarters, research has been proceeding to develop a line of automation products that establishes new standards for quality, technological leadership, and operating excellence. With customer success as our primary focus, work has been proceeding on the crudely conceived idea of an instrument that would not only provide inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal gram meters. Such an instrument comprised of Dodge gears and bearings, Reliant electric motors, Allen Bradley controls, and all monitored by Rockwell software is Rockwell Automation's Retroencabulator. Now basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it's produced by the modial interaction of magnetoreluctance and capacitive diractance. The original machine had a base plate of prefamulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a direct line with a panametric fam. The lineup consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic Marsal vanes, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented. The main winding was of the normal Lotus O deltoid type placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stator. Every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible Tremi pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the gram meters. Moreover, whenever fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal depleneration. The retroencabulator has now reached a high level of development, and it's being successfully used in the operation of Milford trunnions. It's available soon wherever Rockwell Automation products are sold.
Before we start today, I just want to give a shout out.
Whoa, hey. Thanks, Autoplay. Alright, what are my objectives now? Go to the solar panel site. Airlock, I guess? Talking about the veins on my character's hands, Sky Knight. Alright, I guess I better put my space helmet on. Oxygen level 20%. Alright, who put this back and didn't refill it? Come on, guys. I guess when we're out in Mars, we have to not run out of oxygen. Alright, let's go. Wait, I gotta cycle the airlock. Wouldn't want to, step outside and pop. You gonna jettison the crew again? No. No. No, that was just a toy. I don't think we're gonna do that to the real crew, hopefully. Mars. The Red Rock. Some people think this planet's haunted. I call it home. Okay, I have to ask, has anyone here seen the movie Ghosts of Mars? Looked like foreshadowing to me. Maybe it was. Evil says I'm back. Evil, have you ever seen the movie Ghost? You have. What an amazing movie that movie is. You got Ice Cube, and I don't remember who the chick was, but I just remember like Ice Cube and guns and like cannibal dudes. Natasha Henstridge. Right. Her. Ghost of Mars is of a similar quality to the famous Jason X. And I'm sorry if you don't agree. Yo, check it out, I get my own, like, couch on this thing. Couldn't I technically take my suit off since that we're in an airlock or whatever? Like, this thing has its own airlock? I guess not, though. Alright, here we go. Time to drive to work.
Declan, I am buckled in and headed to the solar panel array.
Well, now you've got nothing to do but listen to me.
Just when my migraine was starting to clear up. I'm actually glad to have the Cyrano landing today. Some fresh faces.
Oh, that was
Some
John
flies,
Carpenter?
Distractions.
See, I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid, so I barely remember
I don't
anything
know,
about
maybe I'm
it.
just imagining it. These dreams are starting to get to me.
Yeah, you're not the only one having strange dreams there, Ace.
You too?
Oh, yeah. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. You log out after your shift, eat some rehydrated meatloaf, and bunk down for the night. But the second you fall asleep, it feels like you're back at your desk and you hear the static again. Calibrate, more static.
I mean, I have nothing against Ghosts of Mars. I'm just saying, like, it's definitely not like... It's a fun movie. It's not like a geniusly made movie. It's not, you know, a masterpiece, I guess you could say, on a technical level. Doesn't stop it from being a fun movie to watch.
Yeah, and then I wake up and there's scribbled notes around me. Feels like I haven't slept at all. All right, I showed you mine. Now lay it on me. Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, your deepest, darkest fears. Let's hear it.
Sorry, I just pulled up to the office. I'll have to get back to you on all that.
Suit yourself. The anticipation is killing me.
That felt like foreshadowing. Welcome to Chapter 2, The Power of the Sun. I have the power of the sun and anime on my side. In the Mouth of Madness is a masterpiece. I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
Okay. Elevator's not working. Someone must have borrowed a power cell. Declan, I'm heading up to the perilous rocky pathway. Power cell for the elevator is missing.
Have fun. Oh, hey, just got an update from Commander Wilcox. Landing site preparations are underway. Also, she told me to clean up my shit at the comms tower. She didn't want to scare off the new recruits.
I like Josie.
So just to reiterate, everybody here is having dreams or nightmares. They're not too different, technically, of this witch lady. And I guess they've all just kind of accepted that there's nothing suspicious about that. Is there a reason to go over here? I guess so. I need more power. I have no power. Restore power to the base.
The solar panels are definitely desynchronized. I'll have to connect with my biogauge to rotate them. If I'm quick, there may still be enough hours of daylight to recharge the overnight batteries.
Alright, let's get these things rotated, I guess.
Whoa, Declan, a whole section of the scaffolding here has collapsed.
Oh, it was the witch! Or we had a minor quake recently. You know, take your pick, though.
Declan is the asshole of the group. Alright, we gotta adjust the pitch and the yaw to get maximum power. See, right around 75 looks good. And a pitch of... You need a Taylor Swift background for your Pip-Boy. What? Why? Did you have a Taylor Swift background on your Pip-Boy?
One down.
That's a mod for Fallout 4. I'm not surprised. I had a mod for Fallout 4 once where every time anything exploded, you'd hear, "That's a lot of damage."
That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, you know, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks?
You're welcome. I think it'll really help with morale.
Sounds like a fun guy. I don't know why knowing when the moon's passing over is gonna help morale. Could not connect. Make sure the solar panel terminal has power. We need a power cell. Wait, I just saw something. Oh, it's like a trail showing me where to go. I guess. Can I just pop the power cell out of this? No. Whose footprints are these? I forgot that I had oxygen to worry about. I need cans of sparkling oxygen. So I've lined up 2 of the 3.
Kind of glad to get out of the base. Walk around.
Yeah, it's nice to step outside, breathe in that non-existent Martian air.
Well, there's that. But I can move out here. I don't know, spread my wings a bit.
Like a beautiful dead Martian swan.
Like a dead Martian eagle, thank you.
I can take the power cell out of this, but now I can't go back up. Geological survey vehicle from Manticore's M90 series with mineral breakdown and terrain bypass capabilities. Runs on a modular power cell. Warning, engine malfunction detected, system lockdown. Power up the digger to connect. When do you guys think we're going to run into the Mars rover and it's going to try killing us? Something wrong with hydraulics. Something wrong with engine. What's wrong, buddy? I guess I can't do anything with this right now, or I'm not meant to do anything with this right now. We'll come back for it if it turns out we need it. What other movies take place on Mars? We've got Ghosts of Mars, Total Recall, The Martian, I think, which is like a... Who stars in The Martian? Doom. Yep, there is a Doom movie. Not an amazing... There's two Doom movies, actually. Not... Second one's not all that great, but... Matt Damon, right. Right, I almost forgot. I wouldn't want to pop. Or shrivel up.
Who's that?
Who's what?
Don't know. Thought I saw someone. Don't see anyone now. Let's just get this done. Lucky I brought along a power cell.
I wonder who that was. It was somebody outside the window. And we got ourselves another chessboard. Geological Survey Report. Reviewer Declan Delapour. After 133 souls, primary mission is finally a success. Located a possible water ice deposit 36.8 kilometers east of here. Cryano crew will be notified as soon as they're within range. Investigations are underway. December 2053. That's when this takes place. So we're past not only Blade Runner, but we're past Blade Runner 2049.
Hey, Declan, why don't you give me your password? I'm just gonna check out your browsing history.
Hard pass.
Alright, here we go. I guess we've got some log entries from our character. Log number 84. Solar panels are becoming a consistent issue. The power conduit logs the dip in power when the automatic sensors stop working and shuts down, triggering secondary batteries. Manual calibration seems to work fine, and the panels turn and track the sun. Only remaining option is a coding issue, and nothing I can find in the manual helps with troubleshooting. Honestly, the extra EVAs are great for clearing my mind. Feels so cramped doing maintenance at the station. Looking out the window isn't the same as standing there on the sand, even if I'm just scanning and turning knobs. It's scanning and turning knobs on Mars. It's real, and with everyone bitching about sleep issues, myself included, it's nice to feel like I'm getting away. Almost don't want to log the issue, but yeah. Power might be important. Water sites. Tharsis MC negative MC9 Ulysses Cole's current site high priority. Drilling site approved. Thermal scan shows multiple possible ice vein deposits. Nearest approximately 34 meters below surface. Soil samples return sediment clay at 10 meters. UV scans nominal. Biblis patera moderate priority. Fossilized plant material sample discovered by Quietude 3. Testing required to determine Mars origin or particulates from meteor impact. Thermal scans not promising. Additional exploration approved, though distance a major factor. Ulysses patera, low priority. Initial samples negative. Thermal/UV show potential deposits below threshold. Alright, we got a bunch of information that I don't think is all that important. Solar Array 203 manual calibration required. Still no assessment. Logging issue. Solar Array 01 manual calibration required. Coding issue. M90 Badger 3 tower to solar site. Engine malfunction. Ignition / exhaust sensor. Not mission critical. Await Cryano for resupply. Solar array O2. Manual calibration required again. No external damage. Where is April 4th, 2063? What happens on April 4th, 2063? Diagnostics return 0 issues. Solar array O3 panel 23. Automatic sensor replaced. Small abrasion on external wiring. Manual calibration. O2 fill station. O7 nick and hose. Replaced length and nozzle. Solar array O2. Manual calibration required. Cause unknown. Diagnostics report shows 0 issues. Inclement weather. Toilet clogged. Manual extraction required. Shower confirmed as working. Power cell placed in storage. Misfire. Risk of sparks. Replaced faulty wiring.
Did Lucas think I wouldn't notice something missing from my outpost? Lucas Van Buren, Employee of the Month.
This is Lucas. Seeing as the living quarters of this facility have become your makeshift storage area, I have placed a few of my own non-essential items in this space as well. I have therefore enacted a more secure protocol for the locking mechanism for the quarters in question. As you have access to this location on a habitual basis, I have allowed you unlock privilege without password protection. I request that you please do not disturb my items, as even though they are non-essential, they are in effect my possessions, and aid me in my endeavors. Thank you. That was my best impression of what that guy sounded like, Dr. Van Buren. First contact was on April 6th, 2063. Or April 4th, I mean. Well, it's April 5th. So is it April 4th or April 5th?
I should grab that cell powering the facility before I go.
Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Refill my air real quick and we're stepping back outside. Also, I can still see your glasses, but you can't see much else, can you? Let me go turn my light on. Man, gets quite dark around this time of day, it seems. Only during the winter. Our longest day of sun, we'll have sun out until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Almost 10 some years. Hashtag summer when. Never soon enough.
Shane, what is the situation at the solar site?
Panels are out of alignment again. Until the Cyrano gets here, I don't have the parts to test. Can't confirm the issue 100%.
What is Evil freaking out about? That he can see me?
Breaks around here and I've got 4 Orochi execs on my ass. If you want to explain to them why a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment is being manually adjusted every day, be my guest. But we have a mission, and I'd rather focus on that, not fucking filling out paperwork.
Wait, no. Come back.
Copy?
Copy.
Not your fault, but after the Cyrano lands, no excuses. Get it done. Over and out.
Are we spooked yet? Are things spooky at all yet? Alright, here we go. We can adjust these finally.
Declan, the solar panels are now calibrated. Heading up the hill to the conduit.
I mean, copy that.
Activate the power conduit to what? To restore power to the base. Okay. Declan seemed very invested in what we had to say. Do I have to go up? Is this when I have to go up here now? Also, I wonder how much I'm allowed to just run around and explore this space as long as I don't run out of oxygen.
The power conduit is shut down.
There should be a fuse switch on one of the sides.
Okay. Space power technician.
Looking good. Power should be back on.
Return to base.
Shane, I've got good news and bad news. Good news, I think we just found water on Mars. Bad news, it is spraying all over the greenhouse. Restoring power must have triggered the pumps, and I'm showing significant pressure loss across the system.
Can't be cut off remotely?
Oh, sorry, cowboy. This is a job that requires your hands-on expertise.
All right. Heading back now.
Yo, he just called me a cowboy.
What did you just do? I have water spraying all over my greenhouse. I would not expect this from a Newhart.
Can't you just turn it off?
I do not have time for this. You will fix this.
Jeez. Who's shitting her cereal?
I think the main character of this game is evil himself.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
accidentally perfectly timed.
Still fighting that headache?
Yeah, I still can't shake that dream. Part of it was a memory from when I was a kid.
Weird.
It was the last birthday party my mom was around for. She left not long after that.
Do you know what happened to her?
Not really. It was big news when she disappeared. She was a big-shot theoretical mathematician.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows Dr. Newhart. I mean, I had to read Engineering Dimensions in grad school.
All I know is the day after my birthday, I head downstairs for breakfast, and I couldn't find her. The basement door was wide open. It was the only place she could be, I thought. So I went down. There was well, she wasn't there. Or anywhere. We searched for years.
That song was the opening theme from Cowboy Bebop.
Wow. Feels like I'm back in therapy.
Well, no better place to tackle your problems than from 130 million miles away, right?
Alright, we're back at the base, I guess. Time to go to the greenhouse? Time to take off our spacesuit. Well, our helmet. Ooh. I did it, guys. I forgot to cycle the airlock. Oops. It was only a matter of time.
Warning, the greenhouse sector is experiencing flooding. Flooding in the greenhouse sector.
Is this the greenhouse? Yep. Alright. In we go. Oh, this is
Declan,
nice.
The greenhouse is definitely in a sorry state. This has got to be fixed before the Cyrano lands.
Well, the major issue is the water reclaimer. I'm reading it as offline. Work your magic.
Funny you mentioned mandrakes, and I know you're referencing Harry Potter, but last time we were in a greenhouse on Friday Fright Night. Well, actually, Friday Fright Night hadn't started. Last time we were in a greenhouse on stream in a horror game, there were mandrakes in it. Alright, we have to go activate the water reclaimer. That looks like a safe panel to step on. Also, what's on the floor here? Air filtration plants and their growth in Martian soil. I'm not reading all that, but it's basically, hey, do these grow in Martian soil and do they get rid of the following things in the air? Or lack of air. I suppose would be more appropriate. General Botany, Log 1. Work begins on our gene splicing projects. My tasks are regrettably varied here on Invictus. This log will specifically track this initial work with plants. Data and notes will be tallied and put into the proper reports. This log serves as an overview and a rare opportunity for me to opine about our studies. Ina recommends that I let loose a little sometimes. I certainly plan on doing so. Genes. Did you see the word genes? Oh, yes, splicing. Gene splicing. Colonel, they're splicing genes here. Species include Phoenix robellani, Nephrolepis exceltata, Hedera helix, Chlorophytum commosum, Spathiphyllum monolo, Sansevieria trifasciata, Dracaena marginata. What stops them from just using normal names for plants? Ficus elastica, aloe vera. See, I recognize that one. Dracaena deramensis. No, I didn't want to flip the page. I wanted to read the page. Specimens propagated and placed in their containers. I have tidied the chaos in the lab to my more exacting standards. I can tell that Dr. Volkova does not fully approve, but I've seen her searching for an item here and there. She has begrudgingly accepted the additional efficiency. While the seeds germinate in the Martian soil mix, it gives me additional time to make adjustments. I've promised her that I will not over-organize the greenhouse area. Dracaena eat my face office? Yeah. They're growing that here too. We do not have access to the needed equipment, an automated high-throughput genotyping system at the least, to facilitate analyzing the seeds themselves, so we are forced to wait until they have germinated before taking action. In my opinion, this is insufficient. Dr. Volkova assures me that after our first round of tests, the powers that be will acquiesce. I have my doubts. I have begun planning a backup arrangement if progress is stymied. It's part of the Fuckusupus genus, which is part of the Sussus Amongus genus as well. Control has offered rare support for Dr. Volkova's work. We've been granted declassified access to the research logs of their subsidiary Plethron, specifically their work on the genetic engineering of their crops. While I would have preferred a more current listing as opposed to peer-reviewed studies published in journals, a few unexpected surprises have arisen. I can build on this. Sounds like they needed chimichangas. Alright, so that was, there's no topping that one. It's kinda... A setback today. Frustration is for weaker minds, as Ina might say. The bacteria we've introduced has failed to take hold in all specimens. The Sansevieria trifasciata 14 had exhibited an unusual growth cycle requiring fewer nutrients by nearly 30%, and yet exhibiting standard growth patterns. Our attempts to isolate this anomaly were unsuccessful. However, the bacteria must have become exposed during transit. The seeds showed no similar traits during testing, and growth patterns have been normal. The project escalates, but not fast enough. We have stretched the limits of what has been done back on Earth. However, I know we could be doing more if they aren't prepared to spearhead Ina's work. I know another who will. Persistence. Lucas. Persistence. Ina has put in another special request for Orochi to continually disregard what is clearly a potential for groundbreaking Xenogears studies seems disingenuous. Misguided at best, I am vexed. General Botany Log 1. Herein is a basic record of activity regarding the botany studies performed on the Invictus Mars mission. Of course, the day that I'm like I'm on like Benadryl and I'm a little like in the head is the day we have to do a lot of reading. Authored by Dr. Lucas von Buren, myself, who in addition to other crucial responsibilities has volunteered to serve as Dr. Volkova's part-time assistant. The species brought for study are noted for their higher air detoxification ability and preference for light conditions similar to those on Mars. Our first task is to evaluate the specimen's performance in ordinary potting soil brought from Earth, to be compared with the results of the NASA Clean Air study. Dr. Volkova has also hand-selected particular species for her own studies, including several carnivorous species. The colony of roaches, Blaptica dubia, did not survive the trip as hoped. Dr. Volkova says she can simulate the nutrients necessary. After you play Xenogears to the end, you're going to apply for your master's in Xenoverse studies. Go for it. We are pleased to observe thus far that all gathered plant data meets our expectations, and we can proceed with experimental growth conditions at the conclusion of this trial. Guys, the horror come to life. I don't know what I did, but I'm bleeding. If you bleed in the game, you bleed in real life. At that time, we will plant the same species in Martian soil supplemented with bacteria to be gathered from the waste of the crew and animal test subjects. In my own time, I have outlined a plan to test a hypothesis on crew morale. In preparation for this experiment, and with Ina's approval, I have taken cuttings from a number of species for propagation. She's going to hand out plants to the crew. Once the right ratio of bacteria is reached, the Martian soil serves as a proper substrate. Most plant specimens grew at normal levels, with only a handful experiencing suboptimal speeds. See table air filtration plants and their growth in Martian soil. Spathiphyllum Mauna Loa is the only specimen failing to grow. Dr. Volkova has not yet pinpointed the cause. Vasovagal syncope. Neo, what are you saying? While admittedly outside the purview of our initial research scope, the introduction of Dr. Volkova's new genetically modified version of Mauna Loa has outgrown previous iterations 300%. The new plant does require a not significant increase in saline and nutrient solution. You know the thing where some people faint at the sight of blood? It's covered under that. Do you have that? Is anybody here afraid of blood? Because I am bleeding. However, within a hydroponic testing area, it appears to thrive. Its proximity to the Mauna Loa, I have even what? Bad England. I has even caused a marked increase in the original plant's growth. Theoretically speaking, this increased need for nutrients and expansive root structures should have caused the opposite effect. I have always admired Dr. Volkova's tenacity, but this result is exceptional. Perhaps I need to embrace her advice and step outside of my comfort zone in the future. Phenomenal work. I'm sorry, did I miss something? I don't know, did you miss something, Sky Knight? Did you miss the blood? The blood. It's not a lot. I guess I dug my arm or something while I wasn't paying attention. Because I've started to bleed. Or the witch got me. Jack hasn't bit me. He hasn't even tried to bite me. It's broken. Alright. We are awaiting strangulation. I don't think he'll strangle me. But I'll let you know. Okay, I guess we're going up the ladder. Okay. Now we're going back that way. Convenient timing on that.
I'll need this.
What is this? Oh, okay.
All right. Should be able to pass through now.
Convenient tool. Found it just in time to need it. Is this a horror game? And Skynet says Jesus. Why are you saying Jesus? And yeah, this is a horror game. Or at least it's supposed to be.
Looks like it needs a higher security level. Ina?
What is it?
The door to underground access is locked.
I have instructed Dr. Van Buren to lock all doorways to critical projects. This is the culmination of my entire life's work. We do not want contamination.
I can't fix it if I can't get to the pumps.
That is an inconvenience? You are the inconvenience. Figure it out. That is your job, yes?
I was being funny. Oh. This Russian lady is Olga Gurlukovich from Metal Gear Solid 2. I know we haven't played that one yet, but someday we will.
They should have sent a plumber.
It's a
What a
me,
mess.
Mario.
I gotta keep an eye on that steam so I don't get burned.
You won't just get burned, dude. Your flesh will be rent.
Shit! Dr. Volkova? What was that?
What was that? Is a good question. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Hold on, I gotta go spray my snake. Sure she's not Irina Spalko from the movie that does not exist? What movie are you talking about? And yeah, I needed to spray my snake. The humidity in his tank was too low. Who the fuck is Irina Spalko? Indiana Jones 4. Oh, the short-haired... The short hair... No. The lady with black short hair? Oh, okay. I remember her then. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never actually sat down to watch Indiana Jones 4. I've only ever seen bits and pieces of it. What's our MacGuffin today? Fixing stuff on this Mars station. Guys, I'm kind of nervous. Not gonna lie to you.
What is that?
Oh, you know, just space tentacle. It's like one of my Japanese anime. Yeah.
Ina, the entire mangrove root structure is contaminated. There is a viscous black substance like oil. It seems like it's spreading.
It is not contaminated. It is changing, evolving. It's beautiful. It is reborn.
This doesn't look right.
Ugh, constant interruptions. I do not have time to explain myself to you.
Right, this totally looks healthy.
Finally, the water reclaimer.
Yeah, I knew what he was referring to by MacGuffin. Like I said, the MacGuffin is we're going around fixing stuff. Remove the excess water. Alright, let's figure out how to do this.
Jesus, this can't be Lucas again. Who just takes this stuff apart? Now I have to find where he put 3 water reclaimer pieces.
Cool.
Of course, he leaves his ID. At least he has a higher clearance level. Well, Lucas, I'm gonna need to borrow this for a bit. Should be able to open these doors now.
There is a QR code on this. I goofed on the streamer's silent consideration of our silly jokes. I am ashamed. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Kai said, kinda looking like Zoidberg. Yeah. That does kinda look like Zoidberg, doesn't it? As part of a recent string of experiments, I've moved the water reclaimer cells to other districts within the greenhouse. The backup cells are still in production, so the water reclaimer will remain offline until my experiments have reached a conclusion. While the others may see this as irresponsible, they need not fret. Simply returning the cells and reverting them to the proper setting will replenish our water supply. If I were not splitting my duties amongst excursions to potential sites of interest, medical practice, and Ina's agricultural ambitions, I would surely be more thorough in practical cleanup matters. As it is, we all must make the necessary sacrifices. Draft note on recent experiments. Dr. Volkova, Ina, I'm sorry to bother you with this. No, be concrete. Address issued directly. I wanted to tell you that our time here on the station has meant a lot to me. I just worry about your state of mind lately. I've always admired your... No, return later. Basic outline. Ask Ina about Project Arbormore. Ask Ina about the new seeds, the strange black roots. Should I ask in person? Last check-in, 7/13/2063, 5:55. Water reclaimer pump offline, system disconnected, non-critical error, manual reactivation required. Filtration effectiveness, 76.4%. Sprinkler system online, water pump 1, water pump 2, pressure. Cool. Lots of useful information in there, I guess. I noticed that the flip the emote feature was off. It is. Why? I didn't turn it off, so it must be Twitch doing something.
Lucas, the pieces for the water reclaimer are missing. Where are they?
The reclaimer pieces are in their proper receptacles.
More specifically?
Follow the colored pipes. Yeah, sorry, unmuted elsewhere.
Cool, thanks, Lucas. Is he getting high? That's kind of what it sounds like, isn't it?
Holy shit! Ina! Dr. Volkova, where are you? Something is seriously wrong. The infection is everywhere.
Not infection. It's evolution, adaptation, perfection. My children, they grow so quickly, wrapped in creeping rootstocks, where sap and blood coagulate. Do not fight it. Allow it to blossom. A first in human history, the merging of two life forms.
There's something wrong with Ina. 100%. Is this Soma? It does kind of look like Soma at the moment, doesn't it? Are you a robot? I don't think so. Do you win the coin flip? Probably not. It's a Palpu fruit. How kind of you. Okay, out here maybe? I'm a helper. Well, we found one.
I found one of the components.
Oh, great. Now just find the other two so we can clean up this mess.
I'm good, Evil. Thanks for the offer. Why are you the only one pulling their weight on this project? Well, apparently I'm not, but it definitely feels that way. Is this game going for heart attack scary or just a chill unsettling? At the moment, it's definitely just chill unsettling.
Jesus!
What? What happened? The dude just did what Sky-Knight did to me. What do the scars on your hand mean? I don't know, but I imagine they have something related. They are somehow related to Mars moons, Deimos and Phobos. A Medea story? Yeah. That movie's so worth. I'm pretty sure I saw what you guys are talking about when it came out. Once.
Jesus!
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Warning. Warning. Containment breach.
Oh, cool toilet. I'll hold it. It's like the toilet from that movie, Dreamcatcher. When the dude shits the alien out in the toilet. If nobody here has seen the movie Dreamcatcher, I'm gonna be disappointed. Just auditory hallucinations, you're fine. Do you think so?
Something is loose.
Something? What something?
I don't know yet.
Okay, I'll contact Wilcox at the landing site. She'll get Lucas to talk. He should know what Volkova's been doing in there. Just hang tight and get that reclaimer online.
Sanhu has. Didn't see that one. Sounds like a keeper. Bad movie, says Sanhu. I'm not saying it's a good movie. I'm just saying there's a scene in it where a dude shits an alien into a toilet. Hello, Sanhu. How you doing? Doing pretty good. We're checking out Moons of Madness tonight. This was a requested game from Evil.
I found the environmental control console.
Great. That's the last thing you need to clean up the greenhouse. But first, you need to restore the water reclaimer and shut off the sprinkler valves.
You seem happy. Well, I'm enjoying the game so far. I'm a little loopy from... I had to take allergy medication. There's a nice glow in your eyes. That might be the light reflecting off my glasses. Are you allergic to the cold? No, I'm allergic to the heat. It warmed up yesterday, and the warmth triggered my allergies. All the snow melting. Alright, I guess this is where we go next. Maybe. Can we get a visit from the Amnesia Water Monster? I don't know, I doubt it. I guess there was no reason to do that. We're gonna run into Red Room down here. Sky, you've taught me a new emote. What about the Kappa face? Wait, what's special about that Kappa? Oh, it's got glowing red eyes and horns, I see it. Alright, just looking for the last piece of the reclaimer. And then we're good to go. We already came this way. Yeah, well, I moused out of the game and clicked on it to see it a little bigger. Okay. Interesting hallway.
Jeez, they've really let these plants take over.
Are you changing which direction is up? Nah, we're just rotating this hallway.
What the hell?
I love that. Obstacle detected. Move obstacle to proceed. Oh. Okay. Is it time to unleash the fists of justice? Not in this game, I imagine. I get, from what I've played, I know that, this is just, when a monster does show up, you just run. It's a runaway hide game, like Amnesia.
I'll also have to turn off the sprinklers manually, or the system won't reboot.
I already did that.
Jeez. Is someone there?
Alright, let's go activate the water reclaimer. I'm ready to be done with this part of the game. No, there's no crafting system. I'm pretty sure. No, I mean like Amnesia, when monsters show up, you just run away from them or you hide. Alright, we're almost there. I went in the wrong building. Here we go. Advanced multi-outlet water recovery system designed by Manticore in association with Plethron. Each unit purifies a specified amount of water before initiating its storage procedure. Maintains consistent pressurized flow of over 60 psi throughout Trailblazer Alpha. Adam looks so pissed off tonight. It's the medicine I'm on, dude. I know. I'm not gonna look like I usually do. It's taking a lot of effort for me to focus on the game. Ryujin class reclamation unit. Alright, hold on. We have to do math. I think. So, the first one and the middle one, they all have to equal 80. The middle one affects all three. The right one affects the right one and the middle one. And the first one only affects the first one. One of these can be set to 120, one can be set to 100, and one could be set to 140. But they all need to equal 80, so 120, 100, and 140 is over that. So let's see. Fractions in large numbers. What is the values of the three colors? Hold on, Sky Knight. Alright, so 0 divided by 1, 0 divided by 3, 0 divided by 2. Does that mean that if whatever I put in the middle one is going to get divided by 3? Let's just test. It's set. I'm setting it to 120, and we're gonna put it in there and see if 120 has now been divided by 3. No confirmation. I'm just gonna use a calculator. Let me check something real quick. If that is the case, then there is 40 going to each pod. Alright. Thanks for doing math for me, Sky Knight, because I can't do math at the moment. So let's assume that we put 40 going to each pod. No, put it in. Put it in. We would need to add 40 to both of these to then make them all 80. Yeah, I don't think that's the solution. Need the 3 numbers on yellow, please. 35, 90, and 140. Cannot put 140 in the center, that would result in a decimal. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. $90 yellow in center. Alright, 90 yellow in center. Blue 30 in right. Blue doesn't have 30, blue has 33. Blue 100. Okay. Neo did it.
All right, up and running again. Just need to switch on the environment control console.
Neo solved the puzzle for
Right
us.
outside the door.
I like math sometimes. I like math when I'm not tired.
What the hell? Declan, are you there? Declan! God damn it, Declan! What is that? Shit!
Thing in the mist. Okay. We're running.
Oh shit! Shit! Go, 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 go!
So here's our first monster. Go. Go, go. What are our thoughts? Not that way. Those tentacles want you real bad. Now what? Jesus, go. Open. God, these doors couldn't open slower. What? 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 No, 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 no. Don't touch me. Imagine if this was Shinra HQ. Yeah, he wouldn't make it up the floors. You have eye... Yes, Evil, I had eye worms. I have eye worms in real life, too. You died. Where was I supposed to go? Let's try this way. Alright.
There's a horrible creature in the greenhouse. It tried to kill me. Do not return to base. Does anyone read me? Ina, Lucas, Commander Wilcox. I've got to warn them.
Yeah. Okay. After that, go to the communications site. Where is that? Where is communications? Do I have to go outside again? Communications is where Declan should be, right?
If I can get to Declan at the satellite station, we can try to reestablish communications.
So there's a creature running around in the greenhouse, and there's a witch that everyone keeps dreaming about. Seems like a fun time. It's okay, I got my Sunny D here. Sponsor. But did they put her on a scale with a duck? Yep. And she was lighter than the duck, so... I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to go back to base after seeing that creature. I'd live somewhere else on Mars. I'd go build myself a little Mars crack shack somewhere and just, like, suffocate to death, I guess. This doesn't look...
What the fuck? Declan? There's something wrong.
I don't know if I want to go in here.
Where did everything go?
They came in numbers. Cave of Madness.
Oh my god. Why is it glowing?
Where'd my spacesuit go? Up your butt. Thanks, evil.
The orb is reacting to my hand.
The orb. Now, where was the last game we played that had an orb in it? I wonder.
It's burning under the skin. Why is this happening?
Here's the Lovecraft part of the game. Oh, no, you fuck right off. Orbs of Madness? Question mark? No, Amnesia had an orb in it. You fuck right off.
Doesn't like that. When I turn to look at it, it retreats.
Is this motherfucker gonna get closer to me when I'm not looking at him? Yeah, I don't like that. That's right, you back the fuck up. I don't have a flashlight anymore. Okay, not going in there. Maybe it wants to pet you. Oh, well, I'm sure. Oh yeah, it's crawling right up here. Cool. You back up.
The orb is glowing.
I don't want this thing tickling my asshole.
Three connections, all pointing to individual orbs.
Yeah, there you are again. I see you. Fuck off. No, alright, put it down. Put it down. Hates ass ticklers confirmed, yep. I have the power.
Fully powered. Shit. What's going on? Ah, my hand.
I don't know why, but these things are unsettling. Whatever the hell this thing is, I don't like it. That you liked snakes? Well, this isn't a motherfucking snake, isn't it? Is this a motherfucking plane? No, but it could be. I need an orb. Also, I like snakes, however, I probably wouldn't like a snake bigger than me. Just gonna point that out.
What the hell is this place?
Looks like somebody's house, dude. Or at least, you know, pieces of one. Where am I? Sleep has no place to call its own. My name is... I am still on this planet. Easy. I will write down my method for writing reveals. I take the vermiculated orb and charge it using the machine I fabricated from the Martian schematics. Supercharging the anima burns out the infecting filth. It works. But only for the moment. The flare of the supercharged anima burns itself out momentarily, allowing the 0-point pathogen to take root again. What if I soaked it in the pools? My theory is sound, I will achieve it.
Whoever was here was trying some kind of experiment.
They never turn away. Where am I? Sleep has no place to call its own. My name is... I'm still on this planet. Today I vomited in disgust at my failure, and what I vomited up tried to crawl away. Looked up pleadingly as I killed it. Easy. You are a scientist, aren't I? Hold on. I'm sorry, but fuck off. I heard you. I'm sorry, but I'm not reading the rest of that note.
This one's working differently. The Scar is not charging this enough. Maybe I need more energy.
I don't like the asshole tickler, alright? Be gone with you. Also, we're probably gonna save around 7-ish, so we got about 40 minutes left of this tonight. That's as long as I can go tonight. I'm very worn out. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, Evil. I started at 5. 4, I mean.
It worked. It's clearing the way.
Well, I'm sorry it's not dark where you live, Evil, but it's pitch black out where I live. Watch the stream and post after the sun goes down. Alright, we're in a house. I don't like all the noises. I'm sorry for not reading the notes here, but I don't like this area. Okay, don't go that way. Fuck off. Okay, alright, that got me a little bit. Alright, fuck off. So any theories what's happening right now? Anyone wanna maybe try and guess what might be happening? None. You're losing your mind. I think that's probably a pretty safe guess.
This is familiar. 3 connections.
Just making sure nothing's coming to tickle my asshole. Fuck. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck right off.
Hello, little dream. I wonder what you are. All the other little dreams are gone. They imagine themselves astronauts. The filth poured into their shades, just like the ore, just like your skull. They made such noise they tried to wake the moons. The moment of variable broke the seal. They must never wake. The lullaby must never end. The moons bend above us. It has all been a permanent equation. Once you open the book, it's already too late. It is the contagion of grammar. It was always too late. Open your shell, my little dream. Ya, 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 la, la, say ya, 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 la, la, say ya.
Okay.
What? My childhood basement.
Okay.
Looks like something's stuck here.
Okay. Dark room, but knock before opening the door. Oh, I see Half-Life happened down here. You know, I don't want to be in the basement anymore.
I see light behind the bookcase.
Reminder. C, B, he, same as the second one. Who knows their periodic table? Periodic table in laundry room. Match atomic with volume number.
Carbon, beryllium, helium.
Okay. So it's carbon, beryllium, helium, beryllium.
I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I wonder if this timestamp is important.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
A note on the bookshelf had a list of elements.
C 12.011. But the atomic number is 6. 6 6-4. Six, 4, 2, 4. 6, 4, 2, 4.
What is all this? I've never seen this room before. Was Mom really keeping this thing down here? I remember her being an eccentric, but not like this.
Hentai altar, says Sky Knight. You know, I wish I could have a sense of humor right now.
Book. I know that book. Mom was very protective of it.
Is that the Necronomicon? How about we just date Lovecraftian horrors some more?
That timestamp might be of use. A pair of orbs. Weird. Even from this photo, it feels like they're watching me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
No glowing symbols on these tablets.
Their liquid dreams lubricate the passage. Call it Nurgle's rot. Call it the devouring plague. Call it the 0-point pathogen. The blackworm jism. The filth. The sizzling. Celestial syphilis eats holes in reality. One might enter these shrieking zones to leave. One must find the tear in the skin of space. I really like the use of the word jism in that. The dreaming ones were and are and will be. They are parent, spawn, and manger, also, sleeping in the space between. Their dreams bubble and blaspheme, birthing quivering dimensions that mate with each other, forming new incestuous dominions, not reality, not illusion, hyper-reality. The proper incantations allow travel into these pocket dimensions, but one might fall in by happenstance through knowledge of the dreaming ones, through proximity. The moons fear and dread. There are no solar eclipses on Mars. Phobos and Deimos are far too small. Total lunar eclipses of Phobos, however, are a nearly nightly occurrence. These frightful siblings do not behave as our moon does. Fleet Phobos rises in the west, sets in the east, and rises a mere 11 hours later. Deimos rises more lazily from the east. Both moons are tidally locked, always showing the same face towards Mars. They never look away. They stare fixedly. Phobos stalks Mars. Its orbit decreases slowly. Someday it will crash into the red planet, Evidence suggests Mars may have had many more moons at one time, each meeting their fate, each committing self-destruction. Alright, someone else can play this part now. I've had my turn. It's your turn on the Xbox. For fuck's sake. Why? That was the moment I've been waiting for. What, you knew that was gonna happen? What is happening? Don't stare at the symbols, I guess. Dude, your basement is cursed, man.
Looks like something's stuck here.
Okay, so, what next? Apparently I need to find 5 pictures. I've got 2 at the moment. Omae wo mo shunderu. Oh, okay. Well, that worked.
It's that thing in the greenhouse. Maybe I should take note of that.
Dude, relax. You turned off a circuit breaker. Yo, what are we grilling, boys? What did I miss? I found a grill and I put on the Barbecue Pit Boys theme. I'm gonna smoke me a fatty brisket. I got my barbecue shoes on. Oh. Neat. Glad we have one of those in our basement.
It's the Cyrano. Are those people flying out of the ship?
Damn, almost like the toy. Did the giant tentacle magma creatures have a name? No. Not yet. Time is not linear, is it? Or maybe time is a flat circle. A petri dish poked by gigantic fingers? We are the bacteria, are we? I keep seeing things outside of my time. It makes things difficult with my family. I've locked myself down here. With blank photo paper and chemicals, I'm able to make my visions manifest. I can project such sights. I see a space vessel heading towards a red planet. So, Mom had Hermit Purple. Hermit the Purple! Oh, I still got my space crowbar.
It looks like some sort of doorway.
Was that the last picture I needed? I have 5 pictures. I'm going to assume that I must arrange them chronologically. Someone slapped that fiddle player? Indeed. Let's see, 748, 1224 will be next, I guess. Assuming I'm doing this right. And 12, wait, shit, I missed 855. I hope I'm doing this right.
These symbols, they're similar to the ones on the altar.
I was just going off the time in the bottom left corner of each photo and going forward, starting at 7:48.
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar. I suspect the blank ones are missing something.
It's the Necronomicon, dude.
That thing doesn't look like it's gonna let go of the book. One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar. One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar.
Okay, so what's left to do?
There must be a way to free it. I need to see what's inside.
I don't know that you do.
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar.
Guys, what are we missing? You think we need to stare at these symbols?
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar.
Turning the lights off didn't accomplish anything. Alright, any ideas?
Felt like my brain was melting. Those symbols were similar to the ones at the altar.
Oh. I guess I did have to activate these. I just assumed they were hurting my character.
One of the tablets started glowing when I neared the altar.
Lovecraft hurts all of his characters? I know. Three that I know of. I don't think there's more than that. Oh, there is.
I can feel them vibrating behind my eyes.
That's good, I'm sure. You definitely want them vibrating behind your eyes.
Yes, little one.
Did I drift off? That dream. God, it felt so real. The hair on the back of my neck is still standing on end.
Alright, well, it's just about to turn 7, so we're gonna save this here for now. I actually feel like that's a decent stopping point, because we basically cleared the last chapter. I like this game, says Evil. Well, I'm glad you like it. We'll do more of it next Friday, and hopefully next Friday I won't be allergic to the air around me and wanting to die, and my skin feels like it's going to crawl off of my body. Alright, we'll resume this next Friday. Sorry it hasn't been a super long stream, but... yeah, I'm not feeling 100% tonight. All of those things sound quite Lovecraftian. Yeah, they do kinda, don't they? Alright, good night. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Danganronpa. Be sure to be there.